I'm Robert Ballister at Enterprise Connect 2011 in Orlando, Florida. We're here on the floor at the AVST booth, and I'm standing next to Tom Minifie, who is going to explain to us what AVST can do for those enterprises moving into the cloud or onto mobile. Tom, thank you very much for coming on.
Great, thanks Robert.
Now, if you could, explain to us what you're doing here at Enterprise Connect. What are you hoping that our attendees walk out the door knowing about your company?
Well, AVST is a unique offering in that we really help our customers migrate off of legacy applications into current type offerings without actually having to rip and replace everything you have. So we've been in the communications business for a long time, and because of that we have a long legacy of interoperating with 20-year-old voice technology as well as current technology. So regardless of if it's an old, let's say, roam switch that doesn't exist anymore versus a new Cisco IP communication switch or Microsoft Link, we can help customers migrate their legacy messaging, call processing, notification applications, maybe IVR applications from old technology to new. The other thing that we really help our customers with is everything's going mobile. And so moving from a fixed type environment and incorporating your mobile devices into your overall communication strategy, we can help our customers, or specifically the users, communicate via their desk phones, their home office, their remote office, their mobile phones, and deliver the same type of service regardless of what device you have available to you.
So run me through that process. Let me give you a hypothetical. I'm in charge of an enterprise, and I've got an old phone core, I've got an old data core. What would AVST do to help me move into the cloud and onto mobile?
Right. Great question. So what we would propose is we can go in, and what we're actually delivering is an application server. So we're able to deliver our applications, which is primarily messaging, call processing, fixed mobile convergence, notification, voice-enabled communication process. That is all contained within our application suite. We can help you migrate from your existing infrastructure and deliver all those applications to you today with exactly what you have within your infrastructure, but we can also help you start to migrate. So say that you deploy some new voice technology within one department. We can interoperate with both old and new at the same time and help you gradually migrate your users from one situation to the other. The other thing that's very common for us is we're seeing, especially with the large enterprises, they're starting to deploy data centers where they're consolidating their multiple sites into one data center, a data center, and a disaster recovery data center. And they're wanting to put all their applications within that data center environment. And we've got a great offering for that where it fits well within the data center, but there's remote survivable components. So you can centralize within the data center and yet support a distributed architecture for survivability. And what that really helps our customers do is they can move from a customer premise deployment to more of a private cloud deployment, ultimately to a public cloud deployment, and we can help them with all of those.
Okay. So I think one of the questions that I always ask is, where do you see this industry moving in the next 2, 3, 5 years? I mean, when we look at system integration, when we look at UC, when we look at migration from old cores to new cores, where do you see us being in the future?
Well, certainly this isn't going to be a revolutionary comment, but certainly everything's moving more and more mobile. So the device of choice will be it's not going to be a wired device. It's going to be some type of mobile device, whether it's a tablet or your smartphone or whatever it may be. It's going to be that. And the other big change that I think we will see is content. All content will be on demand. So it is going to be, whether it's in a private cloud, a public cloud, and that's really going to be a customer choice as to how much control they want to have over the data. But bottom line is that content will be on demand. So it's going to be pushed down to your device. And the key is going to be, it's going to come down to usability and how easy it is to get the data you want and not get distracted by the data you don't want. So I think those are the big things we'll see.
Works, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Tom, thank you very much for sharing your vision.
Yeah, Robert, it's a pleasure.
You stay tuned because we've got more from Enterprise Connect 2011.